Namaste, beautiful beings. This is Belinda Pearl, and welcome to the Daily Oracle. So guidance today was about shifting the energy a little. So we'll see how it shifts. I kind of play with what I was guided to do today. And so before this, I had done this amazing interview with this amazing healer. And so they'll be coming out soon. So if you go to my website and you'll see a little banner that says The Way of the Healer, you sign up for the email, you receive these almost like an hour-long teaching, meditation. Also, it is a sharing with these amazing healers that I've met along my path. So that's all coming out soon. I'll be releasing an interview with a healer like once a month. So you'll be learning practical guidelines or tips to help yourself. And they're all self-help healing tips and tools. But for today, this energy was asking us to come back. It always seems to ask us to come back into our heart instead of us being out. So there's things that happen in the world. There's things that aren't even, related to us within our home or within our community, but it's happening around the world. And there's these distortions that are disturbing us at a deep level. I know there's some stories that are going on that, to me, I was crying last night, just, this idea about inequality in the world. And it's so essential for us to be in harmony in the world. It's to be in equality with each other. And when we're in equality with each other, everyone being equal, the whole world itself, not just human to human, but human to plant and human to earth, human to animal, there's this respect for each other, and I think it's essential. And so I'm going to see how the energy kind of flows. It wants me to do this before or after the reading. I think we'll do it after the reading, but it's an invocation that wanted to come through, wanted to be shared with you, and it's all about equality. So stick around for that at the end of this reading. So with that idea about equality, and also about this idea of us coming back into harmony, back into our heart, and where we all are on our learning and healing journey as well. So let us be quiet for a moment. All that talking, let it all out, let it all go, all the thoughts and the thinking, the things we need to do, let it all be gone. So we can sink into the place of our heart. We can kneel at the altar within our heart, asking for guidance to come in, which is true for you, and true for me, true for the whole of humanity. So let us thank guidance for always being clear. And so, let us all take a deep breath in together and breathe it all out. Let us feel that your body changes as you do that. We do that 2 more times. So breathe in and breathe out. And settling into your place, into your seat, wherever you're watching this, listening along. 1 more deep breath in. And let it all go. And in this place, guidance is always crystal clear. And so it's about creativity, this inner fire. I'll show you the card. About creativity, this inner fire. There's this place of a rebirthing, a cleansing and a clearing, but a rebirthing from a heart level. That we need this inner clearing, but they're asking for us to step into our healing. It's actually to step outside of what we've thought before, how we've seen the world before. This idea is coming back again about this at the beginning of this sort of global pandemic. There was always this idea of not seeing everything clearly. So we're coming back to, it's almost like this full cycle, this piece, where it's like this time of rebirth as we move from death into a new life. But in order for us to really let go, it's this last, I won't say last, but it's this opportunity now. There's a doorway here happening, asking us to really let go and burn away the things that haven't been serving us. Sounds cliche, but it keeps coming up. But the things that you've still kind of want to hold on to, you've cleaned out the closet, but there's still that box or those pair of shoes or those old pants or this top that may be belt, or maybe it's something else physical that's also, I don't know, I don't know why a hammer is coming up, and maybe an idea of a hammer, or a box of art things that you've never ever used, and it's time to gift them, give them on. It's also a forgiving, giving forward as well. So there's these little rituals that they're asking us to do. Maybe there is this idea of an inner forgiving, a deep inner forgiving, especially this part about the heart. And it's a heart that is wanting to grow, a heart that's wanting to transform. And as we transform into that space, we're going to step more courageously forward. There's this idea, as we transmute this energy, this idea of courage, as welcoming courage into more of that feminine aspect. So not more super young or masculine energy where it's like too much of the warrior with his spear down and an angry face. Not that kind of courage. It's courage that's like almost like graceful. It's like you can see if it is going to be a warrior, maybe standing on a great steed, but this idea, or maybe it's the person that is not even a warrior, but it has the ability to lead, this place for us to lead to. So this feminine aspect of courage that wants to come in. And then there's this high sense of healing, this violet that wants to come into a high sense of healing. And all of this too, like as we transmute this energy, we let go, and it feels that there's still bindings. Maybe some of us are feeling our hands, our arms being bound. Maybe also how we're clearing away old things that we know that the energy is not right anymore. We can give that energy away. What energies that aren't right, that have bound you to old ways of being, they feel like shackles or old hands. Sometimes we have maybe recurring dreams, and these recurring dreams has a monster or some kind of force in it that we always running away from us, or they're always trying to catch us in some way, and we're needing to hide from that. So that's these old inner workings that want to come through. This is that deep, deep healing. There's this illumination of the mind where we start to bring in that energy of equality again. We start to see everybody is equal. No dis-ease is, it's going to treat each person maybe slightly differently, but we all can get everything, right? We can all get any kind of chicken pox, right? Or some kind of flu, if it is as well. Whatever it is, everybody's the same. We die, we die. We do die. We have death at the end of this lifetime, but then we're also reborn, and we all come in the same sort of cycle. We're all birthed in naked, and we go all out similar or same way. We return to that place of dust. So there's this old chains that want to be broken. How can we stand into this place of this bigger idea, this illuminating idea, this place of seeing all equal? Maybe when we start to change it in our own heart, I shouldn't say maybe, when we start to change it in our own heart, we can see that place that is humanity, that is evolving. We can see that place. This is this creative energy that wants to come through. This, hold it in your heart, what it is that you wish to have for yourself. If everybody could treat you one way with love, how would that change your energy field? And imagine that we can treat each person with love. So I feel like I'm rambling there a little, because this energy is so ripe now, especially through all the communities. People are feeling all these things that are going on in our communities to each other, that nobody is less than. Everybody is treated exactly the same way, and it's essential. Let us transmute this in ourselves for humanity. Let us stand into, maybe that's just the leadership role that we've been asked to lead into, this more feminine aspect, this more loving and forgiving, this place of equality for all humanity. So on that note, let us come to this invocation. So close your eyes for a moment. You can turn your palms up on your legs. You can even place your hands on your body, what feels right to you. As we close our eyes, let us listen to our breath and breathe in and breathe out. We'll do that a couple more times. Just simply breathe in through the nose and feel the breath as it moves in. Feel the breath as it moves out. And now you can just listen along, or you can repeat after me. I'll read this slowly. With wounded hearts, we fall in love, bringing hope and renewal, inspiring oneness in this world. Pure love flows in eternal partnering with the harmony within, for the purpose of letting us be free to become expressions of love. With your hands over your heart, I invite you to be an expression of love in the world, to always see each other as one. And so from my heart to yours, may you always be blessed. Namaste. And again, this is Belinda Pearl, and you can always find me at belindapearl.com.